Like a novelist, Giotto shows a range of characters reacting in different ways to a profound event. The event is the funeral of Mary, the mother of Jesus, attended by apostles, angels, friends and neighbours. The various reactions form a believable world and enable Giotto to sketch out a philosophy of love and death. Peter bends over Mary as he lays her gently in her tomb. He brings his face close to hers and looks at her intently for the last time. There are no tears. His scrutiny is hard as well as tender. He narrows his eyes. He is bringing himself to acknowledge the fact of her death, and at the same time searching for any last sign of life. Mary's eyes are closed, but if you looked hard, you might believe that they were slightly open. There is a darkening towards the nose that could almost make you think she was looking back at Peter. This is the hope of the bereaved, and that little uncertainty around the eye brings the viewer to share some of Peter's feelings. His gaze is unusually intense. There is something similar in the gaze of the young woman, whether donor or saint, in Titian's Aldobrandini Madonna. She marvels at the miracle of incarnation, while Peter comes to accept the inevitability of death. Reactions are varied among the cortege. There are public displays of grief as two disciples clasp their hands to their faces. And there are ritual responses to the fact of death, sprinkling the body with holy water, blowing on a censer, chanting a prayer. There are also private reflections. The kneeling figure at the front reverences the Virgin, but we can only guess his feelings, since his face is turned away from us. And there is also a woman in red at the far left, wrapped up in her own thoughts. Meanwhile, at the far right, there are two pairs of angels who chat quietly to one another. Their mouths are closed, but their heads incline towards one another, and their eyes talk. One angel's face, just out of profile, is shaded all along the front, which produces this sense of turning. They share a private moment within the larger narrative. Behind Peter, and unseen by any of the apostles, stands Jesus, holding Mary's newborn soul. He does not smile, but his mouth is pulled slightly to one side, as if his expression were on the point of changing. The mouth is just enough out of line to prevent his face becoming a mountain. In a reversal of the Madonna and Child, the adult son holds his infant mother. She opens her eyes to see her long-dead son. We are shown happening a thing that could never happen. The pair now exist in a place beyond the laws of nature. Age becomes youth, and death, birth. Jesus looks at Mary as steadily as Peter, but with unwrinkled brow. He does not seek to assure himself of anything, because he knows. She does not quite return her son's look, but, as a baby might, reaches for his hand. Jesus holds her carefully. One hand wraps around her to guard against falling, and the other steadies her feet with thumb and forefinger. He holds her a little away from himself to get a better look at her, and her trusting, extended arms acknowledge his care. Giotto shows a range of responses to the fact of death, which gives the painting breadth, as viewers move from character to character, thinking about the Virgin's death from different perspectives. Death is a feature of the world Giotto creates, as it is of our own, but it does not destroy that world. However loved or important Mary may be, the world continues after her passing. This continuity is possible because of the bonds among the people gathered there, both mortal and immortal. It is a form of love. The painting shows our world, in which an old woman dies and is buried. It also shows another world, a parallel universe which overlays our own, though invisible to us. This other world is timeless. Having lived once, Mary will always live. While her life in this world is singular and irreversible. She's born, grows older and dies. In the other world, her existence is non-linear. She is baby and old woman, mother and child, all at once. Giotto's painting juxtaposes these two worlds. We can think of the divine world as the ultimate truth, or as a consoling dream. The painting does not require us to choose between them. For the painting, the truth of human experience lies in the simultaneous presence of both. If you found this video interesting, please like and subscribe, or visit my channel, Think of a Picture, where you'll find lots more short, thought-provoking videos about art. Thank you.